if you are a conscious person, completely conscious person, you are aware, you are no longer wrapped up in compulsive thinking. You are completely aware and present. You're present with the person. You're in the now. You're, in other words, your emotional state is one of peace. Your emotional well-being is one of peace. Your mental well-being, your ego is not flaring up. You are just completely at peace and at rest, and you're just with the person. And what you will have is a deep love for that person. It doesn't matter who it is, you'll just feel a deep love for that person. And you're very present. So if that happens, a person who's deeply unconscious, if you can stay in that realm of peace, of course, that person will eventually cannot stop from being impacted by you, and essentially you're able to then help them come to a point of consciousness. No question about that. Now, when I say that it's not always the case that this will happen, what I mean is this, that often if you are incredibly if a person is very conscious, very much in the present, then a person who is unconscious, who is so wrapped up in their thoughts, in compulsive thinking, they will resist, and really resistance and clinging, as I mentioned in the meeting, the resistance and clinging is a sign of compulsive thinking, that you are not conscious. So when we resist someone, which is often what happens, someone is very conscious, so we try to avoid them. We don't want to be around them. And why is that? You would say, well, why won't a person want to become conscious? Well, they do, maybe intellectually, but the ego doesn't like to give up quickly. And so if a person is highly unconscious and you come around there with peace, the person who is unconscious will try to resist you, because in a sense they get their sense of identity from the pain they're feeling, their anguish, their unhappiness. Sometimes people feel like, I have a reason why I'm happy, so leave me alone. There's a reason why I'm depressed. There's a reason why I'm feeling this way. Don't mess with me. I know many people that I try to share with, so they don't want to hear anything of this because there is a sense of resistance. Just leave me the way it is. Because they gain a sense of identity from it, and they can complain about it. They can tell their friends. They get attention from it. So sometimes people don't want to have, and actually don't want to have someone that is very conscious around them, because in a sense they still get some form of satisfaction, although it's not a true satisfaction, but they get some form of satisfaction from staying unconscious. And of course it always leads to suffering. It never has a long-term impact. It never will truly set a person free. But still, people do derive a sense of identity from even their grievances, from what has gone wrong in their life. And the ego is not willing to easily give up on that. Now, you have to remember then that your true self is not the ego, but it's consciousness. So all of us, if we truly come to that point where we move beyond the thoughts and we just become still within, can experience the freedom and be free from all this suffering and chaos in our life and the drama in our life.